No, Gallandan did.
Gallandan did, and Savick was batting cleanup.
I wish I could have found the fireball sound effect from Morrowind.
That would have been good.
I rolled a 39 for my stealth. Can they see me?
No, believe it or not, they can't see you at all. Can they see me, DM? No.
You need to start having super high perception NPCs.
I'm just gonna somehow there's a curse upon the world and everybody has tremor sense.
Oh, I'm sorry. They were just robbed a week ago, so all guards on high alert.
I mean, that's believable. Okay, so yeah, Gallandan beat up on the Arcane Archer. Gallandan got a new bow in the last session.
He showed him his moonshot.
And that bow is the Arcane Bow. Arcane Longbow. And yeah, that was pretty shit. So
Yeah, it was a big social encounter.
well, that said, how would you guys like to proceed?
I'd like to proceed by figuring out how to figure out the keyword for my plate armor.
Oh, maybe you might have to discuss that with an armorer or someone with innate knowledge of crafting things.
Good thing I'm in the armory.
That sounds like a cop out to me.
Oh, does it sound like a cop out?
Yeah, because we're in the armory. All these people should know.
This makes cop out seem like cop out too.
It is not a cop out, sir.
I've heard better.
How dare you? Your words are hurtful. All right, what would you guys like to do? Ahead, there's a set of stairs that lead downward.
I'm gonna move down the staircase.
Well,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna have my owl just peek around the corner and make a perception check. Let's see here.
Oh, 19's good.
20, 21, 22.
Where's my pen? There it is. Down the stairs, and from your position there, just slightly behind the wall, you can hear some chattering, sounds like some conversation coming from the east. around the corridor there. And then a separate conversation further back.
Okay.
Back the hall here. Can just barely make out that people are conversing back here. And as you stand here listening in, these legionaries are complaining about maintenance on these siege weapons and how archaic they are compared
Okay.
to the empires. Well, I'm so glad that you asked. Yes,
Okay.
there are several barrels filled with oil located around the room. There's one in the corner here at the red X. And this one as well. Where's the... So this one and this one. Oh, what does this do? Oh, okay.
Really sure.
Sorry, did you ask anything? I thought the
Oh.
last question he asked was about the barrels.
Well, yeah, I was just like, there's nothing more than that that's sticking out. Sorry, I should have worded that better.
Sorry. Well, can you repeat that one more time? I was answering something.
It's okay. I was just saying that there's nothing else that we like pick up on in the room at all.
No, I mean nothing here that would immediately jump out at you other than these explosive barrels here and here. There are two legionaries here doing maintenance on this weapon and bitching about it. Also, I know that this map has cannons and cannonballs on it, but
Unfortunately, we don't have an artificer.
yeah, so I'm just gonna say that those are something else because we don't have black powder yet. So just
Why does that have to be
barrels.
black?
Well, we don't have the great old one hangs up.
All right. Well, because we don't have the, racist powder, I'm gonna go ahead and do a good old produce flame cantrip and hit that explosive barrel back behind those two guards.
You're going to throw something at the explosive barrel, you said?
Apparently, I'm not.
Why?
Did you not see the roll?
Yeah, but can you tell me again what you were doing?
Oh, it was just a flame cantrip. Like I was just gonna throw the little produce flame.
Oh, so you try to throw the flame anyway, though, right?
Well, I mean, I guess technically I have to. I already rolled, but then I got a nat 1, so.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
I just see Savik shaking his head behind me, like he thought you were gonna do something badass, and you did that.
All right, so real quick,
He's just like Galador, man, and fire
you gotta
fire
be
got
within,
away from him. I
you
thought it
gotta
was not.
be you gotta
was
be within
120.
30 feet.
A produce flame? I thought it was 90.
It says you can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast a spell as an action or on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you.
Oh, well, my bad. Where was I getting the 120? Just those must be a different spell. I'm thinking
Up
of.
there, cleric.
Hey, at least I'm not trying to cast fireball. I know my
That's true.
limits.
At least you know that you don't cast fireball.
And at least I'm not arguing with you about it.
I was like,
I don't know where I got that distance
Are you
from.
sure about that?
You sure about that?
Well, then I'm not. So, how do we play this then, DM?
If you don't want to move,
Well, if I have to get to 30 feet, I wouldn't make it to that barrel anyway, even with my movement. You know what I'm saying? Because I can move 30 feet and then throw it 30 feet, so I wouldn't even be able to get there.
okay, well, we'll say that it will land short. Like you just try to Hail Mary it.
Yeah, so then it just kind of lands like right here.
Lands with a lands rather anticlimactically right about here.
When it does that, I'm gonna yell up at the guards and get their attention after missing it, and asking if that got their attention.
You're gonna ask them if that got their attention?
Yeah.
They're gonna look up and rather startledly at you and glance at each other confusedly, surprised to see a dwarf.
I'm gonna tell them that the Legionnaire brought me in to fix the weapons.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna need you to make a deception check for that. So you start. Well, all right, hold on. 6. All right, hold on.
I'm done rolling tonight.
Let's back up. You start speaking, and the one Legionnaire is gonna move forward and ask you to come closer. He can't quite hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna step towards him, unmenacingly, like just kind of like like sauntering along.
Like you belong here, and you're meant to fix the weapon.
Exactly.
All right.
And then next thing he knows, he's in melee range, and I slap him.
All right, so you move closer, and then you tell him you're here to fix the weapon.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you roll the 6. And he looks at you with a slight suspicion and says that he hasn't heard of anyone coming to fix these weapons, but he's going to check with his squad commander. And
my response to that is going to be that's fine. You could check with him, but that's just going to be more time that you guys have to spend on fixing the weapon.
Make a charisma check for that rebuttal.
I'm done rolling, man.
Oh.
If only my character was as articulate as I am.
Isn't it funny how that happens? He
Man,
says,
everything you said makes perfect sense, but the way you said it.
yeah. It's like that meme with Patrick from SpongeBob. Makes sense to me. So, Patrick's Vincent. Nope, not at all. All right, so he looks back at his companion and back at you and says, "You're probably right, but I still need to check this out. Why don't you wait right there?" And as he goes to leave, Savik, are you around the corner or are you like in plain view?
I'm around the corner.
All right, well then I guess he wouldn't spot you. So he's gonna go on up here, and you can hear him speaking to someone over in this direction.
I mean, feel free to step in because I can't convince them of anything at all, Scenic.
Okay.
So, Gradius, after a few moments, their conversation sounds like it's coming towards you, coming back towards you, I should say. And the Legionnaire returns with a Loxodon armored in plate from head to toe, carrying a flaming mace with a tower shield strapped to its back. It has purple, it has purple skin, and it's what once pristine tusks appear to have dried blood upon them.
I'm gonna ask him if he gets hit a lot, swinging around that trunk.
Really?
No.
You certainly can ask that.
What do I look like, a bard? I'm definitely not rolling high enough to win that one.
This is not the right character for you to talk shit.
I'm just gonna say hello, sir. Crap, what's his name? The guy from the library that we killed, the big guy at the end.
I don't know. Does your companion remember?
Maybe.
Man, that was like 8 weeks ago.
Let's see.
I really need to start keeping notes like that.
Well, there should be
Isn't it-
his letter should be in the chat here.
All I have is.
Okay.
Let's see.
There was a. Well, you go ahead, Savik.
All I have is Artificer Everin Maris. But he's building something for the Emperor. I don't even know if we got to even.
Did we even get his name, or did Gallandan just sneak us in and we smoked him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys got passed without traced up to there, and
We got
you just,
Irvin, and we also have Lady Janessa.
But wasn't there a letter though about what he was looking for?
Yeah.
Because it was integral to the backstory, and we didn't have a chance to talk to him.
Yeah, they're searching.
Go ahead.
They're searching for an arcane gemstone for Artificer Everin Maris, and he needs it for a contraption he's building for the Emperor.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna throw that name out and say that artificer sent me.
You're so pretty much you're gonna name drop.
Yeah.
Name drop.
To help speed up the reverberations of these weapons here.
Oh, that is so good. Hold on, I gotta make some notes here. All right, the Loxodon's expression seems to soften at that. Make a deception check with advantage.
All right.
Well, you should have advantage. You have knowledge. You've name dropping knowledge.
No, I meant more about like it's gonna matter with my rolls tonight.
I hope it matters. Hey, 14?
Yeah.
Nice, that's a pass. All right, so the Loxodon's expression softens and he straps his mace onto his back and offers you a curt nod, closest thing you could get to a bow from him. And Loxodon speaks. Oh,
Sorry, I was just gonna ask, why, like, we know the Empire is like all elves and stuff. Why do they have so many Loxodons within their ranks?
so okay. Why don't okay? If you want the answer to that, you're gonna have to make a history check, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
And
Or
if you don't want to do it,
counter offer, I buy you 4 beers at the bar.
yeah, you'll get it out of me for sure that way.
Can I make a history check instead?
Yeah, you can. It would probably make sense for you to make it since you came from the Feywild.
All right.
Like, I didn't know if like Loxodons had like some type of actual tie.
So, yeah, okay, with a 15, with regards to your question of the structure of the Imperial Legion, is that the legions are they vary in their makeup. You know, the first 3 legions are composed primarily of the Sun Elves, but the 4th, 5th, and 6th legions are comprised of different races throughout the realm. So when the Empire conquers a territory, there are certain levels of citizenship that are available to the conquered. And service in the Imperial Legion guarantees citizenship as well as a pension and land ownership as long as you serve the Legion for a set period of time. So they are slightly less tolerant of other races, but, you know, clearly, like, they understand the value of bringing them in and using them as cannon fodder, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
It's the prevailing view would be, you know, better the lesser races than the shedding of actual sun elven blood. And also, that was the citizenship policy of the Roman Legion. If you were a barbarian, you could join the Legion after a certain period of time and attain citizenship through service. So,
Okay.
okay. Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask him where he got his sweet mace from? The craftsmanship on that is beautiful.
Yes. Just a sec, though. He's going to answer your previous statement. When you name drop the artificer Irvin Morris and say that you're here to assist with the construction of the weapons or repairing weapons, his visage softens and he says, "Apologies. I know that he has a good many dwarves working in the artificers' corps."
Yeah, that's me. I know how to not blow stuff up. Case in point, my fireball.
He takes a closer look at you and he says, "Never seen a dwarf from," and then he drops this name. "Never seen a dwarf from Rulheim before."
I'm gonna look confused because I'm not from Rulheim. I'm gonna say that I'm originally from the crap, why can't I remember it? The giant city we destroyed.
The Dreadmont.
The Dreadmont, there we go. And that I had moved there. I moved to Rulheim as an adult.
You moved to Rulheim as an adult. I seemed intrigued by that.
I'm just, gonna throw out my basic backstory about how I was looking for my dad and stuff, and that's how I ended up there. Was there was rumors that he was from there.
I see. The Loxodon replies. He says, "That's as good a place as any to find a dwarf if you're looking. Although, not sure what would force your father to turn to a life of the life of a Viking on the high seas."
I mean, you should have seen what my mom looked like. Her beard is fuller than mine.
He laughs. He laughs at that. And he says, all right, then, well met. And his name is, let's ask the internet.
Yay, random name generator.
Okay, his name is Ondel.
Ondel.
Quandel.
Oh, he's like the powder, huh?
Mhm. He says that he's Sergeant Ondel, and these are his men, And if you're here to fix the weapons, then by all means, go ahead and just let us know when you're finished. And then he will ask you, how goes the mission in the swamps?
I'm going to tell him that we're still looking for this power crystal needed to power the weapon.
He nods at that. He says, Lady Jasana appears desperate for it. He says, but what of the other mission?
I'm going to tell him that I haven't heard any updates yet, that they tend to keep us dwarfs out of the swamp, that we end up in over our head in the water.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Oh, lucky you. All right, he seems disarmed with that and grins at you, at your statement, and he says, all too true. And he says, there are 3 ballista in this hallway and a few more weapons up the hall. We'll be back here in the back of the hall if should you need anything. And then he asks you if there are any others with you.
I'm going to say that my interpreter is here because my Elvish is a bit rough.
I'll step forward then.
Savik, you step forward, and the Loxodon regards you coolly, as well as the 2 legionnaires standing nearby. They give you a short nod in polite nod in greeting.
I'll say something along the lines of, sorry I was late. I was just getting a lesson on archery from the arcane archer in the courtyard.
Loxodon replies. He says he's quite full of himself, but no doubt has some skill with a bow. What were you able to learn?
I was
That he has a
able
really
to
nice
learn
bow.
that you should not forget your arrows at an archery lesson, or else you'll have to do push-ups.
One of the legionaries cracks a smile and tries to stifle a laugh. Loxton says, practical advice if I've ever heard. And he gives you a, sort of an appraising look, and he says, and where are you from? And your name?
My name is Jafalf.
Jafalf.
Yeah, I'm from
Jefferson.
Jafalfsburg.
Jafalf.
I've been assigned to interpret my companions here Elvish.
I'm gonna
Very
say
good.
he's not much. He's not much better for anything else than that.
Well, you made a wise choice, both of you, in serving the Empire.
I'm gonna say that it's the wise choice because the humans have proved that they can't lead themselves.
The Loxodon nods. He says, I've seen as much in my own lands back home. Many human kingdoms have risen and fallen. The Emperor's rule is fair. His cause is just. I pity these Aurelians to the south. Were their king to bend the knee, they could save themselves much bloodshed. In the end, they will submit, as they always do. And he waves a hand and says, but I digress. He says, forgive me, you have a job to do, and I'm standing here long-winded. He says, I'll take my men to the back of the hall, and you can be about your business.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick. Though I am, before I do that, I'm just gonna walk over to what looks like a ballista and start pondering at it.
When you get back, you can make some perception checks. Let me know when you're back then.
Sergeant Ondell.
What's that?
Sergeant Ondell.
Sergeant Ondell Quandell.
Ondell Quandell.
I don't know if I want to try it. Instead, I just walked over here and looked like I was doing something.
All right, well, if you want to see what's wrong with it, let me know.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check. Oh, there's a good roll.
Took me all night.
It happens. Okay, the ballista appears to be cracked in several places, as well as the mechanism. What do you call it? The lever, the pulley, or whatever. The gear that you wind back to draw the string back is broken.
Okay.
Some of this equipment looks very old, as though it hasn't been used or maintained for decades.
Yeah. There's no fixing that. Not without, an artificer.
With a mending spell.
The mending cantrip. Yeah, I don't have it
Can't waste a
prepared.
spell slot on that.
Hey, if you think that this is a wasted opportunity for artificers, just wait until we get to the actual keep on the Borderlands and Darren's not there.
Good. So we'll just skip that one.
we'll just skip it.
Think of it as like a side quest that we just ignore.
It's the place we need to go, but we skipped it. All right, so that's what's wrong with the ballista.
Is there anything in these crates or boxes and stuff like that?
Yeah, these are crates down here. I'm so glad that you asked about these crates.
There's 3 rotten tomatoes, rotten carrot.
Yeah, but you know what? A vendor will. You can sell that shit to a vendor in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I saw an add-on that I wanted to send to you, but I forgot to.
Dude, I gotta stay away from Baldur's Gate for a little bit. I gotta be focused on my life.
There's an add-on that anytime you loot something of like low value, like it automatically just sends it to camp, so it doesn't carry your
nice
mess with your carry weight.
Nice. I saw this one thing on Reddit where this guy was like, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my friends, and my friends discovered that the actual value of chests is quite a lot. So on our one character is just a barbarian, and he's just running around with like 15 chests in his inventory. like not like wood chests, like the ornate like metal.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys. I ain't got time to put a shirt on, but I'll carry these 15 chests.
I got to show off these muscles.
Carrying these 15 chests.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you make perception checks to see what is in the chest?
Okay.
Or you can just open them and I'll tell you.
First one you open is a mimic.
$15. Perception check, Mr. Owl.
There is something on this desk. But in terms of items of value, you don't really find anything of value in the chests in the room. There is a 1 barrel of lamp oil in the corner, but most of what you find are sacks of grain, jugs of cooking oil, bolts of cloth, some bags of dried beans, several jars of pickled somethings.
Pickled some things?
Something. Like you don't know what it is. It's something and it was pickled in a jar. However, on the table there is a missive. It appears to be the sergeant's report log. It's a list of correspondence between him and his commanding officer.
All right, I'll check out the log.
All right, give me a second. I gotta find my correspondence notes. One sec. Emperor's decree, it is imperative we provide a comprehensive update on the situation in Ashtonport. Reports confirm that the town has been successfully subjugated by the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Legion, that the populace has been corralled and subjected to the imperial authorities. However, the capture of Lord Ash remains elusive, and his absence is a cause for great concern. Our intelligence suggests, oh, go ahead.
I want to say, it's only one person. What are they so worried about?
He's like the lord of the land. He's like a ruling baron amongst a council of barons. Our intelligence suggests that Lord Ash may have sought refuge in the nearby hills or even within the bounds of the Ashwood under the presumed protection of our elven brethren there. The Emperor's patience, I must emphasize, is growing thin. We cannot allow the threat posed by Lord Ash's survival to persist any longer. Therefore, the orders are clear. All forces are to escalate their efforts to apprehend Lord Ash. Do not spare any resources. It's expected that you will fully cooperate and be mindful of our elven allies if permitted to enter the Ashwood. It is imperative we ensure their cooperation is genuine and forthcoming. We are loath to spill elven blood.
Yeah, you could say hi to Uncle Craig.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Craig. How are you feeling?
Hello, sweetie. I'm feeling just fine. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I have some juice and this polish that has water in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then some water in there. But I'm using this part that's that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know that you did that.
Yeah.
They're my socks. Then when they're long and perfectly for me.
What's on your socks?
Ghosts.
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 Spooky ghosts for Halloween, right?
Spooky ghosts for Halloween.
Oh, that's fun. Are you gonna get lots of candy?
She's looking at the roll 20.
That's the dice.
That is a dice.
A dice, that's.
She's gonna roll the dice.
Can I roll the dice, please?
Sure. Ask Daddy how you roll the dice.
Daddy, can I please have to roll the dice? Can I please roll the dice? To 100.
Oh, look at all your rolls. You're getting great rolls. Look at that. 3. You roll just like your dad.
I'm gonna get.
That was
100.
good. I see that. You rolled 5D100. That's a 300. It's a, yeah. So you definitely hit the monster.
Good job.
But 100 helps the monster get away.
No, don't worry. The monster never gets away.
Fine. That's what I asked. Hey, there's a skeleton fighting.
Oh no.
All right, we gotta get back to our game. It's time for bed.
Good night, Uncle Greg.
Good night, sweetie. I hope you have sweet dreams.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, say goodnight.
Night, Ella. One day she's gonna look back and be like, man, I wish I would have went to bed more often.
Yeah, right.
I'm at that age now where I'm like, man, shit, I got an hour, I'm sleeping.
I could do these dishes, or I could take a nap.
Yeah. What do you think is better? I don't know what she was saying there for a minute. She was saying
Yeah,
something.
sometimes
I was
she
like,
just rambles on about.
I don't
stuff.
know. Sounds good.
I guess
Oh, well,
you missed
apparently
the
she's
part
already
where
interested
she
in
asked.
D&D.
What's that, Wes?
I think you missed the part where she asked if you would give her all the answers for tonight's session.
Oh, I did miss that. You're right.
I mean, how can you say no to a little girl like that, Craig?
No, I just couldn't understand what she was saying. Sorry, boys.
I mean, you can make up for it now.
Oh, well, what would you like to know?
How do we easily maneuver this dungeon that doesn't get us killed?
Well,
Oh, I know what it is. We join the Empire.
I have this great strategy for you guys. It's called imperialism. No, I'm just kidding. So I would say, like, they think that you're here to do a job, so that you may be able to use that to your advantage. But I'd be careful fucking around because, if they catch you doing anything that could be deemed hostile, they could go hostile as well.
Okay. What if we? Yeah, I'm thinking we do the barrel roll.
Okay.
How do we do this dungeon without getting killed? What
Barrel
if we
roll.
did the opposite?
Have you seen my rolls? I can't fake my way through anything right now.
The least I can do is roll a fucking barrel. All right, boys. I guess I'll just grab a barrel. You may get questioned about this barrel.
We just need to tell them that we're rolling it past them. So anything that we do to repair the ballista doesn't.
Yeah,
Blow
it's not safe where it is
We
for
have
the
to
work
put
that
this
we're going to
back
be
here.
doing.
We want to put this back in the corner.
All right, you guys have control of the barrel.
All right.
Do a barrel roll.
It's this one. Oh, they might have a barrel with poison thing on it, but I don't think they do.
Can we get this
Oh,
barrel
I worked
too?
out all. Yeah. Hold on, let me check. I need to hold on.
We could roll one barrel in, and then we could roll the other barrel in. Double barrel.
Double barrel roll. Gotta be careful. We're building up a lot of G forces.
Well, you guys were done with the letter, I assume.
Yeah. I'm just going to pick it up and stash it.
Okay. The only other thing of note, do you want me to tell you this or?
Yeah, sure.
The letter ends with may the light of Corlon guide your path. Respectfully, Imperial Emissary. And then it lists the name. What the fuck was that guy's name?
Jaffers.
I'll get back to you on the name. It's signed by an Imperial emissary, though. I can't find it here in my note. All right, Barrel Kids.
Can I put a small hole in the barrel?
Like, you want to make a trail of oil? Is that the plan?
I'm just barrel rolling, dude. There is no plan. I'm just thinking, that might be useful later on.
Why?
I was assuming it was like an oil type substance since we don't have the
it is.
racist powder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oil. Yeah, they're barrels of lamp oil.
Be a real shame if somebody got a moth.
Yeah, if you want to poke a hole in the barrel or affix it so that it is leaking, you could certainly do that.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, how would you like to make a hole in the barrel?
Just take like a little pocket knife that I have on me and just like kind of whittle away until there's just a very slow leak.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, are you doing that for both barrels?
Do you want that done for your barrel, Wes?
Sure.
Then yes.
Okay, all right, so you spend a couple minutes whittling away at the outer wall of the barrel, and eventually you break through, crack through the side, and this lamp oil starts slowly seeping out the side of the barrel. The barrels, excuse me.
All right. So I'm just gonna start pushing this barrel through here. When we get up to the guards, I'm gonna tell them that these barrels are flammable and it's not safe to have them around while doing the repairs.
Okay. Why don't you roll a persuasion check with advantage?
I feel like that would just go through.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a flammable substance, and I'm doing machine work.
No, you're right. You can just keep going. All right, so they wave you through.
All right. I'm gonna get to here and say that should be good enough. And that I'm gonna go back and go back to it.
Okay.
Can we I don't know. Do you think Oh, he already moved him. Never mind.
What'd you say, Wes?
I was gonna go ahead see if you wanted to move the barrel to, say, for instance, block off
Yeah, I
this
was trying to get
the
it.
pathway.
Yeah, I was trying to get it close to the Loxton without him being like weird about it. But yeah, we could use him to block off the pathway there.
We don't want him to be suspect.
Being a little sussy.
Little sus. All right, so you put the barrels over there, and the Loxodon's gonna ask you, how's it going?
I would just say good and just give him a rundown of what I saw that was broken and that it gonna begin repairs once we walk back there.
Good, good, excellent. He says, I only have one working down here. He says, the one I have over there in the corner isn't working either. So maybe you could take a look at that afterwards.
I'll tell him I'll get right on that for him.
All right, excellent. He says, I can put in a good word with Lady Jasana for you.
I'm gonna tell him that would be an honor.
Yeah?
I'm gonna tell him I like the way he toots his trumpet.
Are you trying to hit on this guy?
No, I'm just trying not to get crushed by a Loxodon.
Yeah.
You just, most people don't survive slapping a Loxodon.
That is true. I'm glad that you've learned a little bit of something.
I mean, little bitch shopkeepers. What are they gonna do?
Gotcha. All right, so they need to be shape changers in disguise next time.
A shopkeeper?
Got it. Got it.
Maybe you shouldn't suggest that I sleep with little boys.
Hey, he was just trying to be accommodating of all interests.
It was implied.
I mean, perhaps. Perhaps.
So, I think if Wes is cool with it, Jesus Christ. Say we go back to repair our ballista.
All right.
And I did air quotes when I said that because we're just going to set the fire to the barrels.
All right, well, let me just check something here so I make sure I got the right amount.
Man, you can't dangle a sweet flaming mace in front of us and not expect me to want it.
Oh, I know. There are things I am aware of.
I mean, at least it's a flaming mace for me. I mean, you will get the party killed for a 22 gold mask.
Hey, I'm really glad we saved all you guys, but my companion stole your mask because he thought it was going to be important.
and then I tried to give it back, and that was not good enough. So we had to slaughter a whole town.
Oh, man. I don't know. Mistakes were made. The economy was in shambles. All right, like
Man, in this economy,
how don't 6 adventurers have 100 gold between them? I mean,
Gallandan used all of our money.
the king's tax. If anybody's at fault here, it's the king.
Yeah, to the empire.
Yeah, we'll just get started with new currency early. All right, so what is the plan, gentlemen? Sorry, I got on a tangent there.
I'm gonna send a familiar in to fly and distract him, and he's going to mistakenly hit both the barrels with his flaming mace.
You cut out. I heard flying and distract him.
I think we're just planning on lighting the oil on the ground. I was saying I'm gonna send my familiar in to distract him, so he mistakenly hits the barrels with his flaming mace.
That sounds pretty badass.
I mean, okay.
Who let
Yeah,
this
there's
bird
a bird
in
in the
here?
house.
What do you mean a bird? A bird.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in and send my familiar to distract him, and then we can go ahead and light it, and it'll create a little bit of confusion too, and then we can blow everything up once the
Anyway, I just started blasting.
Oh man, I was really hoping that you guys would decide to do this because now I get to use my Loxodon Sergeant stat block.
All right.
DMs are just players that don't know how to pick one character sheet.
Yeah,
Tell me I'm wrong.
that's true. It's like I could play one character or I could play all the characters in a nation. Better yet, in this campaign, 2 nations.
all right.
All
I
right,
think
kids. When you're ready to jank it up, you can roll for initiative as well. You let me know when you're ready to do the deed.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for initiative. 14.
For the sake of brevity, I am going to do a pull Baldur's Gate 3 and have certain clusters of mobs. For example, let's assume that these guys survived this explosion, but the legionaries will move in groups they'll move on this 2 of them, they'll move in pairs. And then I'll just have to worry about the wizards and the Loxodon out of regular turn order. Is that fair to you guys?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
no?
That's fine with me.
Is it? I mean, I can do it the other way. It's going to take more time.
No,
and we're
no,
already at
you're good.
9:30.
Yeah, let's.
No response is normally a positive response.
Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to like jank the game or anything. I'm just trying to keep us rolling here, you know. And since you guys are just going to be cutting these motherfuckers up, it's kind of rude if you ask me. They didn't even do anything to you. I don't know.
He owns something that I want.
Oh, nice. Okay, here's the order. So it'll be so you guys will have surprise. First, we'll do a surprise round, and then it'll be the mage, the Loxodon, Sergeant, Savic, Gradius, and then the 3 pairs of Legionnaires will go after that. Okay. So, Savic, if you're opening with an attack, you will have advantage. This will be a surprise round.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open with. Yeah, I'll go ahead and open with a firebolt. And I guess I'll use one of the motes to blow up the barrels and the other mote to light the trail.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, you can roll your damage or your spell attack, both.
20. I'm gonna do 1d10 for the.
Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm gonna do 1d10.
If it's above 4, it breaks the barrel and will ignite the liquid within, which will also break the other barrel and ignite the liquid within. Oh, look at that. 4.
So I'm gonna do 4 to. I'm kind of just splitting the motes on firebolt. So it would be 4 to the barrels, and then 1 to ignite the oil on the floor.
Oh, can you draw the oil path?
Sure. I think they
Somebody.
kind of snake around here like this. I was kind of thinking that it would snake around a little bit. Whoops. Sorry about that.
You're good? Okay, when ignited, the oil barrel explodes, creating a 10-foot radius burst of flames. All creatures in that area must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage. All right, so this is the effect of the oil barrel. I'm going to link this in the chat so that we have it. 10-foot radius, so it's going to be 10 feet on each side. Okay, so the sergeant and the legionnaire will need to make dexterity saving throws of 12 or better. There we go. 5 and 12. That's one save for the Legionnaire. Roll 3d6, please. Roll that twice. Savik. Okay. So the Loxodon is going to take 19 damage total. And the Legionnaire will take 9 damage. Okay, where did you say the other mote of fire was going there, Savik?
Oh, it was just to basically start this the is basically just to start the
Okay,
oil,
I gotcha.
yeah, the oil that was on the floor.
Well, Gradius, you're standing in the fire like a fucking noob in
What do you
molten
mean?
core. What do you think this green stuff is on the floor?
Oh, that's the path? Oh,
Yeah,
whatever. You drew that after I was standing there.
I didn't draw it. Your companion's out here like,
Oh, setting me on fire.
I'm joining the Empire without this guy, he says.
I mean, Wes, you want to join the Empire? We could join the Empire.
I don't care if you guys join the fucking Empire. I mean, if you metagame enough.
What if we joined the Empire and burned Rollis to the ground and then used the fame that we got from doing that to burn the Empire to the ground?
The possibilities are endless.
That's just the plot of A Fistful of Dollars and for a few dollars more on a larger scale. And both of those movies are a ripoff of Berserk.
Apparently, everything's a ripoff of Berserk.
It is, especially life.
Let's see. So that was the first part of my surprise round. Use a cantrip. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to. I'm gonna follow that up with a crossbow attack. I guess on the crossbow attack on the Loxodon. Let's see here. That's a 7, I think. No, it's an 8. That's 1d. 22 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that's a d8 plus 4. Uh, 5 damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and bonus action use Blade Song. And that's going to end my surprise round.
Okay, he is going to use a reaction to shrug off the damage from your crossbow attack and will take half damage.
All right.
Sounds like any time you fall at Wibbs.
Don't worry, the nasty carpeted sticky floor will catch you. You better go get a fucking shot of penicillin the next day. You said that was the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to Blade Song as a bonus action and end my turn there.
Okay. So Grady, should be your turn on surprise round. Oh, did you roll your attack with advantage, Wes?
No, I did not.
You still had surprise, so you could roll that crossbow attack with advantage.
Okay.
You don't have to, but you might get a critical hit.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my sacred flame at him. That locks it in, boy.
Okay, Shadowheart.
Oh, so now I'm a pixie dream dust emo girl.
Yeah, and you know what that means.
You're gonna try and fuck me.
We started playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Shadowheart showed up and Kyle was like, there's your girlfriend, Craig. It's your girlfriend. It's kind of girl you like.
Yeah, if only she was blonde instead of brunette.
Dude, I mean, no, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Oh, she turns blonde?
She could, there's a barber in the city.
Oh, yeah, so she definitely turned into your girl.
Yeah, they got a barber in the city, so you can go do your thing. Are you throwing the sacred flame at him? He's going to make a save, right?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw
Uh,
of 16.
yeah, well, I hope he's got some Shadowheart luck where it misses.
Yeah, that bitch always
Holy
miss.
shit! No fucking way. He had no bonus at all. 19.
Okay. Well, that... Wow. I guess that ends my surprise round. Oh, actually, I guess I could bonus action spawn my goblet of beer, because Daddy needs a drink after that one.
You did down there?
Yeah, it's probably laying next to the dead dogs.
I got it. Oops. Okay. You can have it.
Then, end my turn.
Okay. That will end the surprise round. So we're in regular combat order, and it'll be the mage's turn first. Oh, I guess I should add fire over here. PK fire.
Oh, that was so annoying. Like,
Yeah,
I hated people that played him just because of that.
dude, every nest fucker does that shit.
Like, the move's annoying, the fucking sound's annoying. Like, nest fuckers can fuck off.
Nest should be added to the fucking Jeff list.
J tier.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me grab the mage. All right, so there's all kinds of shit going on. Barrels are exploding. People are on fire. People are getting shot. So mage is going to come over here and cast a spell. You know what? I think this mage is going to run down here. Stop with about 5 feet between you. Oh, come on. And, bro, you know that motherfucker is going to throw a fireball down here. So you better make dexterity saving throw there, puppy.
Which puppy?
Elf puppy. Jaffelfi of Jaffelferson or Jaffelsberg. Dexterity saving throw.
Well, dexterity saving throw.
Savik Bloomline.
How about I use my reaction to cast Counterspell instead?
Get fucked.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Hey, Savik, did you also know what I noticed?
What do you
Uh,
notice, Smarty?
perhaps.
Oh, you'll see.
Well, homeboy's gonna back up now since his spell fizzled. Why can't
Sounds
I?
like a skill issue.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is. Kind of is. Can you counterspell a counterspell? Like if you had another wizard, could you counterspell? Could he counterspell your counterspell against his
Yes.
spell?
Yeah.
And so what would essentially happen then?
Everyone would just stand there with their dick in their hand because they couldn't do anything.
Just
Yeah, it
everything
looks like some Harry
cancels
Potter
out.
bullshit.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
And
that makes sense.
everybody gets disarmed. Just stand there and look at each other.
Harry Potter bullshit.
Not as bad as sausage bullshit.
Yeah, but I kind of changed my mind on sausage after having the Scotch eggs because they're really good.
You've never had Scotch eggs before the Ren Fair?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I also had a bunch of sausage with like my breakfast when I was in Ireland and Great Britain and Scotland in May. So,
Hannah is shaming you right now.
dude, come on.
Straight up shaming you, Craig. She's
Sorry.
very disappointed.
Tell her I'm only accepting shame from people born in the 90s.
Craig,
Yeah, what's up?
you've literally been to Ireland. You've never had a Scotch egg.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had them when I was there.
So you have had a Scotch egg,
He asked me if I'd never had them, and I said I wasn't sure.
but now you said that you did have one. So
Wait.
you are sure.
No, I didn't have them when I was there. I had regular sausage. Hey, I ate
Oh,
haggis.
all right.
It was good. Anyway, the point of that story is that I didn't want sausage wrapped in pretzel that day. I wanted soft pretzel. I didn't want sausage. I wanted soft pretzel. I was so hungover.
Hey, you know what, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our house is gonna be full with people who eat Scotch eggs the first 2 weeks of December.
Oh, yeah?
Just kidding.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I like Scotch eggs.
Good, I'm glad. I'm just messing with you.
We
You
just
guys
Wes,
have fun.
Wes and I just went. We went last weekend in the fucking pouring down rain, which was cool, but it kind of sucked for a little bit. And the first thing we did was stop and get the Scotch eggs.
So good.
Yeah, even in the pouring down rain, sucking those things down. I do agree that I think they're a little overcooked. They could be less. The eggs could be cooked a little less, and they'd be perfect.
Hey, well, let us know when you're coming so that we can get tickets to the Ren Fair down here.
Oh yeah, I will. I'm trying to get Wes to come down too.
All right, do it. You guys need to come.
I will.
All right, see ya.
See you, dude. Oh, you going? Okay, well, you counterspell my wizard, and then you guys just stand there looking at each other. And now it's the Loxodon Sergeant's turn. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. He is going to shove past you, Gradius. which leaves him open for an opportunity attack. Wait, let me make sure he can move that far. Oh, bitch. He can't move that far. Okay. Well, Gradius, I have some not great DS news for you. He's going to come up here and hit you. He make a multi-attack.
He make a multi-attack?
I said he makes a multi-attack.
I was gonna say, you turn fucking Asian? You having a stroke?
Did you say a moldy
That's
attack?
not nice. I said he makes a multi-attack.
Oh, I thought you said he made a moldy attack.
Oh my god.
Wait. He's moldy? How? There's fire around him. I
He's
should
mold.
prevent the
No,
mold.
he makes a moldy attack.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he's gonna swing his mace at you. Let me make sure I got his mace up here so I can see what all it does. Since we have to have it. Gotta have it.
I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of things that fire has a great affinity against.
Oh, fire's the great cleanser. All right, anyway, so here we go. First attack, second attack, 23 and 20, Gradius.
The 23 hits.
All right, you're going to take 1d8 plus 6, so 13, plus an additional 2d4 fire damage. 16 damage total.
16 total. I can't count that high.
I said 16.
I know. I can't count that high.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Loxodon will end his turn there, though not before he insults you in some way that I cannot think of right now, but he insults you. Savik.
All right. Let's see here. They didn't. Okay. There's nothing there. Can't do that. Let's see what I got up here. Languages, discuss sales. Okay. I got that in my back pocket. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the spell Shadow Blade as a bonus action, and I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. That's probably fire there. Hold on. Let me see something.
Everything okay there?
Yeah. Everything fine. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action. I'm gonna have my familiar take the help action and swoop into. Let's go ahead and let's see. That's gonna be an attack with that, and then I don't think I can. Let me see here. Or I could do that. That might be pretty good. That'll continue to burn, so there might be some extra damage on top of that, but... Sorry, I'm just trying to think out what I want to do. Alright, here's what I'll go ahead and do. I'm not going to cast Shadow Blade yet.
Okay.
Instead, what I'm going to do is have my familiar guess I'll go in and alright, I'm going to take shit. I don't know what I want to do. Alright, I'm going to have my familiar take the help action against the Loxodon. I'm just going to go ahead and blast him with a Firebolt cantrip. I think that's +7. Yeah. Go ahead and blast him with a Firebolt cantrip. Uh, 20 versus AC.
20 is a hit.
All right. Uh, 15 for Firebolt. And then I'm going to go up here and
Nice.
slash at this Legionnaire in front of me for... That's +9. And 1d10 plus 20. 27.
Hit.
(2d6 plus 5). Slash at him for 15. And the lightning is going to go ahead and jump to the target next to him for 4. And
Okay. Got it.
then, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and move back here. And I'm going to go ahead and end my turn there. And they get opportunity attacks.
Well, that is nice of you. All right, 2 opportunity attacks. 14. That's a miss.
Yep.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right, Gradius, it's your turn.
All right. Well, since Savik took one for the team, I'm gonna try to take one for the team. I'm gonna sidestep over here, and with my bonus action, I'm going to shove the Loxodon back into the fires.
Wait. I need to make sure you can shove him because he is.
Anything's possible with the
Oh,
Raven
he's
Queen.
medium. He's medium sized. So you should be able to shove him.
Anything's possible with the power of the Raven Queen. So just jot
Bro.
that down.
Dude, I've watched enough
Well, I'm
Vox
just saying-
Machina to know that's true.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
People can just start sprouting wings and flying around.
Hey man, it's cool to serve the Raven Queen. You just have to make a vow to her for the rest of your natural life.
Dude, what if you serve the Baltimore
Well,
Raven
luckily
Queen?
for yours, it won't be that much longer.
For me. You mean my life, my regular life, or my?
Your characters' lives, because they don't last very long.
Well, I figured out I can't come to Florida after all, guys. They're gonna kill me.
I only serve the Baltimore
okay.
Raven Queen.
Yeah. All right, it's a strength check, which he can contest with strength or athletics. Gradius.
Okay. I don't know about you, bro, but I've been getting swole at the gym.
Have you?
Apparently not.
Sure about that? Sure about
Rolling
that?
9.
Sure about that?
Well, what's his? He can still roll lower.
He's gonna plant his feet and roar at you like an anime protagonist. 19.
Jesus.
You gotta shove
All
him, and
right.
he's like shoving a stone wall.
I fucking guess. All right.
You're in deep shit, boy.
Well, then I guess since I can't shove him, I'm going to hit him.
Wait, you used your attack action to shove him.
No, that's a bonus action. Or did Baldur's Gate 3 get that wrong?
You manipulated me with my love of Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, shove is a bonus. Okay, I'll take it. If Baldur's Gate 3 rules, it's a bonus action. I'll allow it. I think that's better. Okay, go ahead and swing for the fences. What did you get? A 16? Hello?
Sorry, I was explaining to my mom what she needs to watch next. She just finished Breaking Bad for the first time. So I told her she needs to watch El Camino and Better Call Saul. Okay, so it's 14 and 16 against his AC, which I'm going to assume is not high enough. No.
Yes, this motherfucker is wearing plate armor. He's got a big ass tower shield.
Yeah, I figured.
Sorry, boys.
No, that's okay. I just can't buy a roll tonight. That's all.
Not as sorry as you're about to be.
All right, then. All I tried to do is have some roasted elephant before they go extinct, but I guess not.
Oh my god, holy shit. All right, it's gonna be the Legionnaire's turn. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Oh, sorry, can't stop yawning. We'll start with these two down here. They are gonna break off and pursue Savik, leaving one vulnerable to opportunity attack Gradius.
I mean, I might as well just not even roll because it's just going to miss him anyway. Oh, 18.
Holy shit, 18 hits.
It's a miracle. 15.
Damn, okay.
Just fucking clonk him in the back of the head.
Might as well hit him for almost max damage. All right, you hit him hard enough that he turns to look at you as he runs off. Like, damn. All right, so they're gonna come down here and they each make two long sword attacks against you, saving. So first set of attacks, second set, 17 is a miss, but there's a 20 in there.
Greg, look at Discord.
25, sorry. So 22 and 25 there, Wes. Oh, I've seen that, dude. That's brutal. She could have killed that girl.
Where the fuck you think you're going?
I'm gonna go ahead
Dude,
and use my
it's
reaction.
horrible.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs.
On which one? Both of them?
No, on the critical hit. The
Okay, yeah.
the 23
right.
doesn't hit.
20?
Nope, they all miss.
Oh, Whiff City. I feel safe in New Whiff City. Okay. We'll go up here to the top. We got these guys. Let me just make sure they can move that far. Oh, yeah. I got some news for you that's not Gradius. They're going to come down here and hit you, boy. And let me see, what do they got? Long swords. All right, Gradius, here goes. Uh, 23 and 21.
Are they all from this guy?
No, they make two attacks. So, oh, you know what? This guy actually.
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
guy can't reach me.
My bad. He needs to be here.
Oh yeah, you know, he just moves an extra 15 feet.
He moves an extra.
Just vanished out of nowhere. I didn't realize I was fighting an Echo Knight.
I'm sorry, bruh.
He was there, then he was gone.
He just, yeah, he's a magician. He's got this magic trick of making beers disappear. So is that 2 hits?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here goes. You take 9 damage, which isn't that bad. Could be a lot worse. Could be 10.
Hey, I could have been that Loxodon's mom last night.
Oh. I don't think he's going to like hearing you talk about his mother.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else to say after she had her trunk wrapped around me.
Oh my goodness. It's getting saucy over here. All right, then we'll round out the round with these guys. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up against this. There's an opening here, and he's going to stick his crossbow through here. Oh, man, I wonder if he can even see you right now, Savik. Oh, doesn't look like it. Son of a bitch. Well, I wonder what he's going to do then. He can't hit anybody. He already moved. All right, he's moving down there.
I think
Sounds
he
like a
should
skill
just
issue.
impale himself on the some arrows or something like that. The great.
Yeah,
of the,
fucking shame.
This guy's going to dash. And he'll end his turn there. And that's a round down. So we're back at the top with the mage. Kyle, do you work tonight?
Yeah, but I'm letting it push because we're behind a little bit.
What time do you have to go?
I would prefer to leave by 10:30, but you know.
Okay. I'll try and wrap this up then.
Team TKO.
All
Guys,
right.
re-roll for next week.
Yeah. Gallon Dan's like, can't done it to re-roll if I don't show up. All right, homeboy here is going to Misty Step over here and end his turn. Wait.
No, he can't Misty Step that far.
That's why I said, wait. So he's going to Misty Step there, and that is bonus action. So I suppose. Oh, that's a good one. Savik. He is going to cast the spell Suggestion on you.
Okay.
In Elvish, he instructs you to drop your weapon and kneel in submission. Ah, fuck. Never mind. You can't be charmed. You're immune. You know what? I thought it was going to be really fucking cool, and it wasn't. Stupid mages.
Jafilf.
Yeah, Jafelfi. All right, well, I guess he's going to go with old reliable magic missile upcast at level 3. Magic missile. Pew, pew, pew. You take 7 points of force damage, Savik. And then it'll be the Loxodon Sergeant's turn. And he mad. He mauled. Let's see. All right, Gradius, since you're standing right there in front of him, he's going to attack you and try to trip you with trip attack.
What do you mean?
So if it hits, then let me look it up here. Okay, so if it hits, you got to make a strength saving throw, and on a failed save, you are knocked prone. So that said, he's going to attack you. First attack, 10. Second attack, 19. Oh my God. Is a 19 a miss?
Yeah.
Ah! Okay, well, in that case, he whiffs.
Call an ambulance.
But not for me.
Not for me.
He's going to live in New Whiff City and end his turn there after he hangs his head in shame. Savik.
My turn. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Familiar fly in, take the help action. I'm going to go in here against... go in here. I'm going to go ahead and use Booming Blade cantrip on Mr. Mage. Let's see here. We're at +9, I believe. Yep. 25 versus AC.
Yes.
Okay.
This man is, he's a mage, so
11. We got some D8 for Booming Blade for 18. I'm going to go ahead
Nice.
and use my second attack with advantage for using Silvery Barbs. Mm. $28.
Hit. Do you crit on a 19?
I do not.
That sucks.
13 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to make an additional offhand attack. 2-weapon fighting.
Nice. That's a hit.
For 2d6.
Oh,
9.
shit. You're going to kill him. That's all the health he has. How do you
Cool.
want to do it?
I'm just gonna,
Oh, no. I don't want to kill Nocturne.
I'm gonna just push through the legionnaires
that
in front of
bird.
me, and then just kind of cut him down in a whirling rend of arc blade attacks.
Oh, you thought you could cast spells, huh?
I control the spells.
And then I'm gonna step back and end my turn.
Okay. Gradius,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna attack the Loxodon again.
Yeah?
That's
That's a
maybe
miss.
not.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Oh, boy. That's also a miss.
So are we still doing the I could try and shove him though? Or is that just a one-time thing?
No, you can try and shove him. If you have the action economy to shove, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying we did rule that we're just gonna do it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no. You're good. I just accidentally closed the game.
Oh, I got a fat 11. One of my highest rolls of the day.
All right. Well, let's hope he rolls a 10. Holy shit.
Why don't you get bathed in the light of the Raven Queen?
All right. So you're shoving him back into the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. He gets shoved and is, what? He would be knocked prone.
I think so. Well, it wouldn't. Is that a save or is he just prone?
Let me look at shoving again.
I think it might be a save.
Oh, you can either knock it prone or push it away. So what would you
Okay.
like to do?
Oh, no,
Push it away?
I'd rather push him in the flames than have him prone.
Okay, roll 3d6.
That's a spicy tamale right there. Somebody decided to get Taco Bell for dinner.
Oh, nice. You guys can thank Larian Studios for making me want to put combustibles in the game.
Yeah, you remember seeing that video? That guy that kills the whole goblin compound and
They just carry
with
the
one
barrel.
attack.
He sits down. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I want to try that on my next playthrough. All right, so he takes 14 fire damage from the flames and is shoved. Anything else, Gradius?
No, that's it for my turn.
All right. We're down here with the Jelfie Bros.
The Jelfie Bros.
These two Jelfie Bros. They're down here engaging Savik in the Dance of Steel. 24 versus AC.
24 is going to hit.
Hello, yes?
Yeah, 24 hits.
Oh, okay. All right, you get slashed for 10.
Damn.
All right, this guy up here is going to run past you, Gradius, prompting an opportunity attack.
Not like it'll be worth anything. 10.
Miss.
Can we make these encounters easier?
I think that they're pretty easy for you guys now. Like, not
Well,
too bad.
they're easy for Savik and Galadan because they can actually roll.
Would you like to respec into fighter?
I would like to respec into a class that can roll. I'm not liking this Klein spec.
Klein spec?
Yeah,
How do you like a 22 versus armor class?
that's a hit.
And also an 18.
That's a miss.
All right, you get slashed for 8 damage. Savik, this guard that ran down here is going to pull out a heavy crossbow and fires it at you. For 10, the bolt sails harmlessly overhead.
Okay.
I'm going to have this guy dash. And stop right there beside you, Gradius, and that is a round down. It's 10:21. What do you want to do?
Could we call it and pick it up next week? I'm done missing. I don't have anywhere to go for a long time now. I think the next time I'm actually doing something is you coming down in December.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm cool with that. I will get everything ready. I already have the mace. Well, I'll show you what the mace looks like that he's got.
I'll do that. I might not get it.
What do you mean you might not get it?
Gotta kill him.
Well, I mean, you could die, I guess. That's like if you're Sauron, you're breathing heavy when you see that thing. All right, dudes. Sorry, we have to call it in the middle of combat, but was it a fun evening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Well, we'll pick it up here next week.
All right.
Sounds good.
Catch you guys next week.
Yeah, have a good night, Kyle, and
See you,
thanks for
Kyle.
coming, fellas.
Yep. Thanks for DMing.
Catch you later,
Klein.
Wes.
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks for not being able to decide on a character of Klein.
You are welcome.
How does he say something that's so controversial, but so true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna deny it. All right, fellas. I hope it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Later, bro.
See you.